I was a participant in the very first sit-in in this country. I was the youngest participant at the age of 15, and I was at the Dockham drugstore right here in Wichita, Kansas. I was the first African-American banker in the city of Wichita, Kansas, very possibly the first African-American banker in the state of Kansas. The first day of hire, the president and the human resources director told me that it depended on my performance as to whether additional African Americans would be hired. We have come a long way since 1958. Never would I have thought that I would have lived to see our first African American president. I am very proud that I played such a role in American history.
I'm Clarence, Wesley, your host. Today is a rare occasion. It isn't too often that you have the opportunity to interact with one of this nation's, I should say, giants. And a man that has perception that supersedes perception of many. And I'm talking about none other than the Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Good to be here, too.
Reverend Jackson, nice to have you with us this morning on Looking In and Channel 12 and, of course, CBS. One of the first things
I guess... also known to be, after an educator, became the first African-American to become the vice president of a major institution called the Wichita Chamber of Commerce, and served all over this country in military affairs and sports development, human resources, and worked on several key projects in the Midwest.
Clarence not only was the vice president of the Wichita Chamber, but also served in other positions and served on several White House think tank sessions under several presidents, under 3 different presidents, where they discussed the economics and the development of this nation. Little did he know, Clarence know, that he would eventually meet and marry a young lady named Peggy Hatcher Wesley, who became his wife, she being the first African-American to work for an all-white bank establishment.
Life is like athletics. It's played from the eyebrows up. If you can't think it, you can't play it. So school is very important to young people, no matter what it is that they decide to do. Whether they want to be football players or basketball players or metropolitan opera singers, that it's played from the eyebrows up. It means they have to use those 14 trillion neurons and brain cells to try to learn as much as they can. They have the greatest weapon on the face of the earth.